What up, this is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of Netflix new series, Uncoupled. Hey, before you watch my review, please subscribe to my channel, press that like button, ring that bell, so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. Let's rock this. First up, I would like to say thank you to Netflix for granting me the screeners to this entire new show. They've asked me to not spill spoilers, therefore this review is spoiler-free. I repeat, there are no spoilers in this video review. Okay, so when I found out that the creator of Sex and the City series was the force behind this project, I was like, I'm in! Sign me up! When can I start watching it? Dude, you have no idea. I worship Sex and the City. Well, the sequel series And Just Like That was iffy and the movies weren't all that great, but the show was a classic. And just as I expected, Uncoupled has similar sense of humor and similar display of New York's expensive lifestyle and similar themes of friendship, heartache, and healing. Led by the most charismatic gay celeb in Hollywood, the legend, wait for it, Derry Neil Patrick Harris. Uncoupled is such a dynamic show. It's hilarious, it's sassy, it's got lots of gay romance, and it's also poignant, enlightening, and sweet. Forget Barney, this is by far NPH's best role yet. NPH is so effortless at nailing Michael Lawson's up and down journey. Yes, the story is LGBTQ oriented, but a lot of what happens on these episodes will strike a chord with you if you have ever loved and lost. And let's face it, we could use a new breakup show, which is few and far between these days. So why not something as well crafted as Uncoupled to let you know that everything's gonna be okay? Co-created by Darren Star and Jeffrey Richman, in Uncoupled, Michael Lawson seems to have it all figured out. He's a successful New York City real estate agent with a great career, a supportive family, close friends, and a loving relationship with his partner of 17 years, Colin. But when Colin unexpectedly moves out on the eve of his 50th birthday, Michael is completely blindsided. Overnight, he has to confront two nightmares, losing the man he thought was his soulmate and suddenly finding himself a single gay man in his mid-40s in New York City. Starring Neil Patrick Harris and Tuck Watkins. I know, I'm like you. The first thing that hit me was, damn! As much as I love New York City, I could never afford to live there, ever. So for NPH's character Michael Lawson be a high-end realtor for the socialites totally makes sense. I mean, have you seen how much apartments cost in that part of the Big Apple? Jeez. But putting aside Uncoupled reminding you that income inequality exists, the story starts off with Michael trying to treat his boyfriend Colin to an extravagant birthday party, even though Colin just wants something small and intimate, and that's when Colin drops the bad news and things snowball from there. What I like about the way Michael Lawson was written is that it all comes off so natural and genuine. The frustration, the disbelief, the anger, and just by looking at NPH's performance, you can tell his brain is constantly spinning. Where did it all go wrong? Did I say or do something? Surely this can't be the end, is it? And when that happens to us, we often project our feelings onto our friends, and that's what the subsequent episodes illustrate. In a way, Uncoupled is very cathartic and therapeutic because without being preachy, it kind of gives you the roadmap from emotionally devastated to independence and confidence. We may not be able to relate to Michael Lawson's deep pocket and his bank account, but we can totally relate to not wanting to be alone and the difficulties of the dating game. NPH is not the only one that shines. His supporting co-stars are just as memorable. Tisha Campbell is a ball of fun. She's like the Energizer bunny that never runs out. And Oscar winner Marcia Gay Harden crushes it as the hoity-toity, snobby, wealthy woman who surprisingly does have an empathetic side. And the guys who play NPH's friends and flings are also delightful and attractive, and their comedic timing is impeccable. Sure, some of the episodes feel procedural when Michael goes from one rebound to the next, but Uncoupled keeps pulling him back to the realization that you can't move on until you've worked on yourself and the current problem at hand. Uncoupled is unapologetically gay and undeniably profound.